once again, J76NY here, and we are all set up and ready to make another wonderful airstrike. This time on a merchant task force that we spotted up in this area. Everybody in the area that can launch planes has. I've got them coming from Shortland, I've got them coming from Rabaul, I've got them coming from the Enterprise. I've even got a Catalina coming from Kavang up here. So, with what I saw in the group at the end of the last episode, once we find them, we can move in and hopefully take out the merchants. They're going to be my primary targets, sinking or damaging enough that they go back. That's about the only news that I have to report here. I am getting a little nervous with no air cover over in this area and just the forces of Task Force Tar Heel patrolling. They are damaged as well, not as bad as Task Force Hoosier was, but they are still kind of beat up. They're the only thing that's going to be stopping whatever happens to come from this area, and Trusty, I guess. But how many torpedoes does Trusty have? Trusty's only got 12 torpedoes left, so hopefully they decide that this area is a lost cause and leave it alone, but I can't really bank on that. We are still fighting for Tarawa, just because not a whole lot of time has passed in between the last episode and this one. It's about the same, maybe a little bit more in our favor. The only other thing that I have is I did put together another battleship task force. It's not ready to go yet because we don't have sufficient destroyer escort for it that I feel comfortable sending it out. Although we could probably link it up with Task Force Empire, wherever Task Force Empire happens to be. Covered with all these planes, I guess, but I'm going to leave that as is. Task Force Empire more than likely is going to head back to rearm and repair. The one thing I did want to do with Task Force Empire before I sent them off to repair is a bombardment of our next target, which is Khazre. Khazre does have a level 3 airfield, so they do pose a threat to inbound forces as they make their way in, but I'm going to wait to do that until we're actually in a position to put troops on Khazre. Right now we've only got 4,000 troops on Tarawa. That was enough to take Tarawa, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to take Khazre. So we do have to pull troops from other places. As of right now, we don't have anything in Midway to pull. That'll come with our next batch of command points. I could start pulling them from up here, but I got a plan in mind as to how I want to do this. I want these forces that are already south of the equator to stay south of the equator. And then the northern forces will take care of everything north of the equator. At some point, they're going to link up because we're going to run out of shit to do down here. So, looking at an overall long-term plan, we're going to be moving out this way. So I haven't decided 100% to go with Khazre. I was thinking just to skip Khazre and Pompey and go to Truck, take that, and then work my way back while still maintaining a sufficient ground force to go north to the Marianas. I don't know. That's something that you guys could offer your insights on if you'd like. But I would like to take the troops in the Solomon Islands and start moving this way towards the Dutch East Indies. Another plan I have for the Solomon Islands is the base here on Horn Island. I'd like to get that up to at least a level 3 so that we can provide some form of air cover down in this area. Ambon is something that we could take, hopefully intact, and then we'd have a level 3 airfield there. It's already a level 2 port, so all I'd have to do would be a 1 level upgrade to give me a forward operating base to resupply out here towards the Dutch East Indies. That's not a bad idea either. But for the time being, what we have to take care of is making sure that our bases in the Solomons stay ours. I really don't want to do any more backtracking if I can avoid it. I'd like to move the campaign forward. And losing one of these bases, having to constantly refight for bases in one particular section is not really anything I'm interested in doing. So let's see what we can do to prevent that. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode starting at 8:22 in the morning of October 10th, 1942. All right, here we go. You have enough Dauntlesses that every Dauntless has their own target, including the individual Dauntless out there. We do have our Catalina that's going to join in the fun. Catalina is targeting this transport right here. So we're going to get this Catalina into position. We're going to do some bombing. Our flying fortresses, I'm going to do them individually. They've got 12 500-pound semi-armor piercing bombs. We've got the Wahoo in the area. We've got this P-38 Lightning flight in the area as well. But first to come in is going to be our Dauntlesses. Let's keep an eye on our Catalina here. Catalina may have to spin for the time being. We can watch the Dauntlesses do their thing. Alright, first group is going in. There they go. Kind of like that view. Alright, we did some damage over there. Everyone is moving in on their assigned targets. They're all going to be hitting at once, so we're obviously not going to be able to watch them all. Right, there's another hit on that one over there. Some good hits there. See who's the next. Right over here. There's another hit over there. Good hit on that one. I think the only Dauntlesses that we have left to drop are moving in on this. Yep, we got 2 flights going in, and we've already got number 4 sinking. Let's see how this plays out here. Could have been better. Yeah, could have been a lot better. At least on that one, but we got enough planes in the area that I am not overly worried about one guy getting away here. Number 4 is sinking. One of the beefier looking ships there. Right, who's this? This is a bogey. Everybody's smoking that we hit, so can't complain about that. Guy's looking like he's A-okay. Let's take a look here. None. So I guess we didn't actually hit that one. Heavy, moderate, heavy, moderate, heavy, heavy, and heavy, moderate. So he's turning to the left. Let him keep turning to the left. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't mean to burp in your ear there. just slammed a monster to make sure I was awake enough to record this. Our lightnings are going to probably move in and take care of this float plane. Trying to decide if it would be better off going for someone else. He's still turning to the left. Hi, Richard. You're playing War on the Sea. Hope things are going well for you there. Really ought to figure out how to turn that off, but that's okay. Admiral Noah is attempting to take a nap with a toy that I put in there that I forgot sang, so you hear that in the background. Hopefully it won't give me a copyright strike. Yeah, he's singing along with it. He's happy, happy, happy. I don't think the float plane there is going to last much longer. I don't even see him anymore. I do have my my P-38s carrying bombs, so they can bomb as well before moving into any type of strafing activity. Alright, let's, this is going to be a kind of an off-centered attack here. I don't really like doing it like this, but drop the bombs from the Catalina. Have them move out. Hopefully he'll blunder right into our dropped bombs. At some point, he might blunder into our drop bombs. Or not. Okay, so our flying fortresses are on their way in. We're going to take this group of 3 right here, break them off. These 2 are going to form up. Someone is sinking. This one is going to head in. These guys are going to make a lazy circle. And we shot down the plane. That's pretty cool. Alright, number 5 is turning to the right, so we could probably hit him. He's number 9, that's a warship. Number 7's a destroyer. There we've got another burning transport there. But we're going to go after this guy because he hasn't really experienced much love. And we're at a pretty good position to come in with our B-50, or yeah, okay, that'd be nice, B-52 Stratofortress. Number 8. Making his slow turn. Let's make sure we get his bomb bay doors open so he actually drops. Gonna be one hell of an awkward angle to attack. Everybody's alarm's going off here. This might not be the best way to go about this. We got all our lightnings we gotta grab while we're waiting to get into position there. We did lose our Catalina. This might not work so good. Now we're gonna have to swing around. I want to pick a better target here. This guy's barely moving. Almost a waste to drop 12 bombs on this guy. save him for the lightnings. Of course, we could strafe this guy, too, with the lightnings. Hold on. Alright, I had to turn that arm off. We're just going to drop on this guy. Might be kind of a crappy drop, but I think we have enough that we can... He's turning to the right now. No, he's still turning to the left. I'm just fucked up here. Maybe we can, yeah, this is busted. Okay, well, I'm not going to make you guys watch this. Alright, I did have these two B-17s attack individually. Did it on their own, let the AI do it and see how they do. They're dropping now. They may, if they miss this cargo ship, they may they may hit the destroyer down there. These guys are going to strafe... they're going to strafe the number 3 cargo ship over here. Here is where we're aiming, and we missed completely with everybody. That's why I do it on my own. Let's see how the strafing run goes with this. I've still got a whole shitload of B-17s. So, number 3 is sinking. There we go. Alright, well that's cool. That was pretty good, I guess. Let's have them form up. I really want them to overfly this this destroyer here to attack the yeah, we're already getting shot down here. Yeah, they're gonna get out of here. Alright, well, B-17s. I guess I could do this here. Let's try the first 2. I'm gonna actually drop them down to... maybe not that. Alright, these 2. They're both gonna attack this cargo ship. This one. I just don't have the patience or time to manually go in with all 4 of these guys. We're gonna break them off and pick targets for them. Let's see. You can attack the, seems like they're all attacking the same ship. I don't want that. Alright, so... have you go after that one too. 3, 4, 5, 6 are attacking. 1 and 2 are attacking. Some of them already dropped. These guys don't look like they're really in any interest of going after anybody. But they are. So everybody is moving in. This guy way out in front of everybody. That would be number 10. Nope, number 10's on the other side of the convoy, you moron. But we did sink. Number 10, number 3. Number 1, number 4. Now we're working on number 5. And then we'll hit this cruiser here. Oh. Do something magical there, guy, please. Because I really can't be doing the manual thing today. Alright. He dropped. All of these guys miss. Every single one of them. I'm going to be really mad. What I get for letting the computer do the hard work for me. Who's this guy out here? Oh shit. We missed every single fucking one of them. Alright, well you, my friend, I'm gonna have you cease attacking. Come down here. Target this guy. All it's gonna take is one more plane to get in there and make a hit, and we'll be good. The problem with having them do it is the AI just sucks with dropping bombs, especially from altitude. Like, this guy should be toasted. I'm going to hold him in reserve to see how these other guys do in their bombing run. This guy's going to move in on number 2. I'm going to do that myself. Number 6 is going to hopefully do something to number 5. I'm going to do that one myself, but the other groups are going to move in on combination of number 5 and the cruiser out here. Alright, this is our last B-17 moving in on the final transport down here. Where are you going? Yeah, I slowed him down. But Obviously, this works a lot better when I manually bomb. The cruiser that I hit has no damage, or so it says, despite the fact that... Alright, so I'm going to drop just a little bit before... and hopefully pepper it a little more than we did. It's at critical and heavy now, so with any luck, this last bombing run will cover more of the ship. All the other ones are dead, so just this guy. There we go. That should do him, man. And number 4, number 1, number 5, number 3, number 10, and now number 2. So all the cargo ships in this group are dead. We did lose the Catalina, I think maybe 2 of the P-38s. Can't go back far enough to see. But we did take care of the merchant side of the convoy, so the rest of them should bugger off. I think this guy is just a light cruiser. So I think there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's two light cruisers. And then destroyers. So them being able to bombard the base is not an option. Them being able to invade is also not an option. Alright, Task Force Hoosier has one last task to accomplish before they head on up to Midway. There you go. And up they go. Alright, so these guys, both Supply 1 and Invasion 1, are moving in on Kazare. We are going to put troops on Kazare. And then at the Solomon Express, that's just kind of hanging out here. I'm not sure why they're here. They got supplies, troops, and supplies. Alright, well, they can go head on into the Wasp and the Altahama on their way back to get more planes are going to provide air cover for this invasion. Once that's underway, we're going to head back. I guess Task Force Empire can move in to provide some post-invasion bombardment. But these guys are here. I've got the Task Force 57 waiting until the last of these Japanese troops are done. And then I'm going to pull them off and bring them up here. I did decide to go with Kazare for the time being. May skip Pompeii. Brampus is patrolling around Truck. Task Force 22 with Tuna and Gar are now in the area here. I'm going to split Tuna off. Tuna is going to patrol up here like this. Gar is going to patrol up here like this. Wahoo is going to continue to patrol there. Truant is going to patrol right here. Thresher's continuing to guard Shortland. Enterprise Battle Group is now in position where most of the action has been taking place so far. Task Force Neptune is down here now. Reason being is we don't have any surface combatants in this area just yet. So the more attack planes we have, I figure Enterprise plus all the planes from these groups should be enough to deal with whatever they throw at us, hopefully. hopefully. And then very soon we're going to have another surface group, so stay tuned. At 17:30 on the 12th of October, USS Tuna, patrolling 170 miles north of New Guinea, spots a Japanese convoy. The sighted battle group is moving in a southeasterly direction, with their destination so far unknown. Two heavy cruisers and a battleship in this group. Their destination may be unknown, but their intentions are pretty clear. After radioing in her report to Rabaul, USS Tuna maneuvers to get into position for an attack run. Alright, and here we are. Tuna has a Nagato Class battleship in her sights. There are two heavy cruisers in the group, running fore and aft of the battleship, and the rest are destroyers. So this is definitely a group that intends us harm. They have no mission except to hurt the Allied vessels in the area, because I'm not going to just let them stroll in. 69% solution. We are almost 4,000, nope, almost 5,000 yards out. The time to launch is quickly drawing near. Once again, we're a little bit far out to launch right now, but I want this attack to be as successful as possible, so, or at least have some effect. I'm gonna wait till this destroyer here gets directly in front of us, which they almost are. Here would be, oh, I guess let's go. Can't be right. Trying to do this as U-boat-ish as I can, but it doesn't work because 0 would put us like way out in front of the convoy, which we're not. They're going 27 knots. We are at 4,300 yards, moving pretty quick. I'm going to let it get down to about 4,000 yards and then fire. 75% on the solution, 76. We can hit 80 before we get to 4,000. Fantastic. If not, 76 is going to have to work. And 76, holding at 76, 75, fire. USS Tuna sets her dive planes to maximum and turns away from the convoy in an attempt to get out. With so many destroyers in the group, no chances are taken with the safety of the ship. They're fish inbound. All that's left to do is for the sonar operators to wait for the silence of a miss or the explosion of a hit. There we see the fires from our torpedoes. Hopefully they can spread. Maybe cause a magazine explosion. That would be fantastic. 6 torpedoes launched, 2 hits, 2 duds, 2 misses. There's still torpedoes floating around in the water out here somewhere. None of the destroyers seem at all interested in coming after us. Maybe this guy out here. Tuna is making her way out. And you see the convoy off in the distance. They're way off, so I'm going to go with they are not going to find us. I'm going to let this damage for these fires hopefully develop a little bit. Currently, ship is sitting on moderate damage, minor flooding, so unless this blows up, it's going to continue on with her way. I did launch bombers from Enterprise, Rabaul, and Shortland to head in. By the time they get there, it's going to be pretty dark, and a good chance that this convoy is going to be lost in the night, especially considering the fires just got put out. So, no internal explosion for the Nagato, but we will attack them with the planes if we can find them. We've got other subs that are in the area. This is where they are right here. We've got the Tautog down here patrolling in between. They moved this way and then came a little bit south, so they may be heading over here. I'm going to move Gar in a position like this. Have her patrol right here. We may have a nighttime engagement with subs. We may have planes that actually come in and catch them. We've got Truant out here. And I've redirected Task Force Tar Heel up into the gap as well to hopefully intercept them if they come down this way. But we'll deal with whatever happens to pop up in episode number 59. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section down below. If you'd like to follow along, hit the subscribe, and we will see you in the overnight hours of October 13th, I am guessing. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.